Okay, I am live. We are live as the storms have fired up quite earlier than expected for the potential for a tornado outbreak happening in Kansas and Oklahoma through the late afternoon and evening hours. We do have one severe thunderstorm warning in Oklahoma, just north of the Oklahoma City metro area, that does have potential for half dollar size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So I don't know how long we're going to go live for. It all depends on what this cell headed through Need, Oklahoma, and how fast stuff pops up. So live today, live tomorrow, potentially live Thursday as well. So it's gonna be a crazy couple of days. This cell is showing some broad weeks rotation already. So what the heck? So it is moving up here towards Tonkawa and Blackwell in Oklahoma. So if you didn't watch my video today, we do have the enhanced risk with a 10% hatch risk of significant tornadoes possible. So that is what we are monitoring. So there is a cap in place with this system, but models did show a couple storms breaking this cap, and it did break the cap. So okay, so we do have a tornado watch here in Oklahoma, southern Kansas, and Texas. Few tornadoes and a couple intense tornadoes possible. Overall tornado threat is a moderate 50%. EF2 to EF5 tornado risk is at 30%. So the overall severe hazard is about guaranteed. So later on in the evening, I won't be live for it, more than likely, but later on in the evening, I do expect a tornado watch to be expanded up in here. But for right now, we have this one with this one cell. Okay. Just your look. The outlook from the SPC that was given out today. So that enhanced risk with Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri in it, but tomorrow looks a lot more concerning as we do have a moderate risk in Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, and Kentucky with this, and it does include a 15% hatch risk of seeing a significant tornado. So tomorrow looks like to be a tornado outbreak possibility. So we will be live for that tomorrow as well. But as of right now, we do have some rotation with the storm just rolling through Enid and North Enid in Oklahoma. So this doesn't pick it up, but it shows at around 11, 12 morning, they start ramping up. So that's 7. So could get crazy here within the next couple of hours. As we cover this event. So but we do have that one severe thunderstorm warning in just north of the OKC area in Enid, moving to the northeast towards Pond Creek, Deer Creek, and Medford in Oklahoma.
Sasky, welcome to the Bears Cage. Or Sasky, leave with the super chats. I forgot what I was going to say. I need 412 up here. Brandon, welcome to the Bears Cage. 6th of November, man. Again, guys, if you're just tuning in.
Okay, they did edit the severe thunderstorm warning. We do have down by Hennessy, we do have another blip forming back behind this storm. And this camera is facing the storm to the north. And so this is the parent storm, but here is that little blip. It does appear to be losing some energy, but but this storm right now looks to be the main one, which it does appear that it is tapping into some energy here. As you can see this, you can see the inflow heading into the storm. All this accelerated wind right here heading and creating this like dark green into this dark green gray with some speckles of red, which is what I highlighted on the reflectivity side with that little like very shallow V shape almost. So there's not much stopping this. I don't know what would stop the storm from getting hook and rotating. Quick just check up back up here in northeast Nebraska near my area as I'm looking to the north on my window, and there's some dark blue clouds, but radar shows no rain near me. So but yeah, this storm right now looks like it's gonna be pretty if it can tap into anything, it could potentially be pretty robust. We'll wait for the next latest scan here just to see. But so looks like some pretty decent rainfall in Enid, Oklahoma, or Enid, however you say it, I believe it's Enid, Oklahoma. You can see, looks like some pretty significant rainfall.
Again, you can see the storm
but
behind us, guys.
So So again, like I said in my video, tomorrow we'll be live longer. Depending on how quickly the storms fire up, we could be live until 9, maybe even 10 o'clock tonight as well. It's just all dependent on when the storms fire up and how long they stay. So we won't be live longer than anything past 11, just because I have school, sadly. But so I would worry about this cell here that is rapidly forming. These two blips down here just south of Electra, as they move more in this north-northeast direction, they're going to tap into this volatile atmosphere down here in Oklahoma towards, and we just got a special weather statement for it as we speak about it right now, as it moves into that volatile tornado parameter area. So we'll go back up here, and oh man, the storm is really taking advantage of the energy that is in place for it. So we do have to keep our eyes on that. So I mean, this shows a very significant storms rolling through Oklahoma here very shortly. So I wonder if there's a area we can go to. What's this? Like a So this is a newer look to the SPC. They're experimental, but you can see the hatch risks look different. So this is for tomorrow. This is for today. So wondering if there was a way we could get the time to change to like maybe we can, maybe we can't. I don't know. But I don't know if we could. If we have anyone watching right now, can you just type a hello or a hey or something in the chat? That way I know I'm not talking to myself, which I probably am, but which the back end of the storm that's on the southwestern side of Need does look a little concerning to me, as it would be the sign where a hook could form. So So, see if I can figure that out sometime soon. So this cell, these two cells on here do have me worried for the fact of they are discrete and they are about to enter the cross the Texas-Oklahoma state line. Boy, this could be a pretty active night. We'll see how this storm progresses and matures. When we go to the Oklahoma City radar, it does show some broad rotation with the storm, but we go closer, it doesn't pick it up. So I don't know if it is or not. It probably is, but it's probably very broad.
Yeah, no, that's what gives me confidence.
It probably is though. It probably is most definitely probably rotating. So gusty winds and penny size hail. Okay. Looks like we have a storm that could be splitting, but it all depends on what the next scan shows, obviously, but so we might have some early convection happening in Kansas, which would be earlier than radar model showed and suggested. But how does the color table for the velocity show? Should we go back to the default one, or does this higher resolution one help show the velocities better? Could someone answer that for me, please? Okay, so we do have a considerable damage threat with the storm, as tennis ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds is potentially happening and falling right now. So, but yeah. Waiting game right now. So.
Sun's blocking out.
$72 dBz. So any dBz like around 60 usually is usually a sign of hail. So we're getting into the 70s. So we're getting into some pretty high up, a pretty high up storm. As we can go to a 3D look. Here we'll go 3D. So this shows you a view of how tall high up the storms are. So up here, this is the highest, obviously right there, that blue. And then down here, low, lower, higher, a little higher, higher, highest is that blue. This one's getting there. Granted, that's also far out. But this is a cool feature that Radar Mega does have. As you can see, everything's hail, like the red just mean like heavy rainfall. The red doesn't signify the heavy rainfall. The red signifies how high up the cloud are, and it just happens to be heavy rain. So the brighter the colors in the dark, well, I guess brighter, darker, I guess what depends on the color and the shade. So the brighter the blues, the higher up. The lighter the greens, the lower it is. So that's just a cool little feature that Radar Mega does have, that not many radar apps have that I know of. So this looks like it's forming into one cell. So these two blips are forming together. This storm is starting to, or at least try to, wrap around here on the backside, just north of North Enid. So something to be mindful about.
For this thing here, you can see we're about to have a.
Might need some mergers actually, but there's a bunch of autographs firing around it that could interact with it, so this might get interesting.
I'll tell you right now, the base, it's a little bit high based, but it's definitely not, game over high based. I've seen much worse.
Do you have any mesoscale discussions? I wonder. We do? Oh, it's just the tornado watch. Okay. A few tornadoes and a couple intense tornadoes possible. Tornadoes moderate, EF2 tornadoes plus moderate, severe wind moderate, everything's moderate. So we will. Oh, that was a watch. We don't have any mesoscale discussions as of right now, but we will keep an eye out for those if they do pop up. So. So the storm does appear to be doing a split, and if it does, it's the southern half of that split that we expect the tornado probability to be increased. Wait in the game. Wait in game.
Hailer, it's gonna need a
Oh, news to this warning. Oh, PDS, a particularly dangerous situation, severe thunderstorm warning. So a destructive storm, baseball size hail, 60 miles per hour winds. This is what's got me a little concerned right now, is this part of the storm, as this did form new. So that is the part of the storm that does look a little concerning to me. So this part of it could be what causes some rotation, causing a radar indicator tornado warning to be issued. But that's me right now. But you can see the split happening with the storm right here, and it'll be the southern half of that split that we are worried more about the tornado threat. Not that the northern half couldn't form a tornado, but the southern half is just going to be more likely to. Man, these back here. Remember when these were back here? And they were just very tiny, barely configurable radar. They're that big now. That's the environment that we have set in place down here. So, nothing that looks too concerning with some of the storm chasers, what they got in their camera right now, but that can change, maybe could change. So the storm is heading towards Tonkawa, Blackwell, Ponca City, Newkirk. So they have added a severe thunderstorm warning to this cell down here now. So half dollar size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds with this storm. So it is moving off. This is just gonna, I believe this is gonna, the northern part of the cell is gonna skirt just to the northeast of Burke-Burnett, but I do believe the southern half might directly impact Burke-Burnett. If not, it'll be the eastern half that hits the western side of Burke-Burnett. So
They're not broke. They have a goddamn helicopter. Not trying to do
So this storm down here is getting its act together down in Burke-Burnett, Texas, with another blip formed right behind it. I would watch this. You know, keep our eye on that right there by Hinton. So, as this could form into a significant storm. We do have a mesoscale discussion. Initial supercells capable of large hail and locally severe gusts. The tornadoes could be gradually increasing with northeastward extent. So that cell that went through a need earlier is in that area. So the SPC has confidence that large hail and tornado is possible with this storm in that area. We will keep our eyes on this storm as it gets closer to the Kansas-Oklahoma border. We did get a severe thunderstorm warning for that northern split of the storm with half-dollar size hail and winds of around 50-55 miles per hour, radar indicated. So
Perfect. They just put out a new MD.
2 mesoscale sessions now. A new one. Severe threat will increase this evening in northern Kansas and extreme southern Nebraska.
A little bit slow down, just a tiny bit.
Well, I tell you what, it needs to.
Eastbound.
I'm on 74 coming up to the T intersection with 15. I'll be making that east turn here in about a half a mile.
I think it's a good idea. Don't get thrown off by that little anomaly across the back. This thing.
Special weather statement here for Nebraska. Yeah. Just to the north and west of Kearney. So, storms are starting to fire up in Nebraska here.
Yeah, I mean, it sure is kind of screwing around here, ain't it?
Yeah, no time like the present.
Just right about that little like merger interaction thing that it's doing. You can actually visually see that. So base is extremely flat, but I feel like it's getting a little lower. But then again, it could be just because I'm closer. But it's definitely not super high based.
I think it has a shot. Just needs to move a little quicker here before Sin starts getting a little too hard to brake. And That's moving out of the best environment, but it's well ventilated. Looks good. Just needs a little bit of time potentially, and maybe some merger.
We did just get a severe thunderstorm warning for that northern split on this main storm that is headed towards Arkansas City, Winfield, and Oxford, Hunnell, and South Haven in Kansas.
Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect though for baseball size hail.
Oh, it is windy.
Latest scan shows the storm trying to form a hook on the back side of it here, west of Tonkawa. Yep. All right. So we do have what appears to be a hook forming on the back side of the storm here. So we'll be monitoring this storm as it progresses east northeastward. Might have some rotation here north of Randlet. We do have another split going on, a north and a southern split. Again, the southern split is what we worry about when we worry about the chances of a tornado forming. As it appears we have some broad and weak rotation happening right now, just along Interstate 44. The rotation does appear to be intensifying. So we do need to watch this storm, as this storm may fire off a tornado before our storm up here in northern Oklahoma. But it does appear it is trying to form a hook echo on it. So that is something we need to monitor and keep an eye on, as stuff is starting to ramp up here. So the energy is going to start increasing here. And my voice in the I don't. What's the word I'm trying to? The
Gang, guys, let's see.
something on my tongue, but I can't figure it out. I can't figure out what the word is, but it'll come to me probably tonight, like 4:30 in the morning, when I'm not needing to, and it'll wake me up. So for some odd reason, we have some more broad rotation here, just to the west of Burke Burnett, which having another round of storms. So So we'll see what this part of the storm here does. Yep, the split has happened. No longer connected there. Now we have two different supercells here. One, the southern one being the more robust and more tornadic.
Yeah, I can't really see anything in there.
This cell is really starting to concern me. So, do need to watch that as well.
Can't miss this exit.
I would start to really become concerned when, as these storms on here, move closer and closer to the OKC metro area by Norman, as that is where we do have the higher tornado parameters, I believe. And my apologies, guys. I just realized that the Z's, that does not mean 2 in the morning. That just, so, my bad. I just found that out, so my apologies. Not supercell composite, significant tornado parameters. Yeah, so as they get closer to Oklahoma City, the parameters are really high. So we do need to monitor and keep our eyes on that. So, back up here. God, it's trying. It's trying really hard. It's trying so hard
Should still be ahead of most of the.
to get a hook on it and to start rotating, and it's just not getting there. But man, look at that inflow. Holy cow. That's some strong inflow winds, almost 100 mile an hour inflow winds, shooting just to the west of Tonkawa, Oklahoma. So up here in Arkansas City now, the cell is getting closer to you. But if we go to a different radar, it does show some rotation. So we do need to be mindful as the storm is rotating. I just think we are so close to the radar site, you can't really see, but it does look like the rotation is just on top of Tonkawa. So golly, these supercells done here, holy crap, that's ridiculous. Holy cow.
already turned east.
There right now is because I have a highway
Strata Field Airport, Winfield, and Arkansas City. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Central Daylight Time for South Central Kansas. For your protection, select interior room on the lowest floor of the building.
Okay. I am back. I had to eat some food. I was getting a little hungry. But we do have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in Nebraska. We do have our 2 severe thunderstorm warnings down here in Oklahoma and Kansas. I do want to touch on this. We did get this while I was eating. Mesoscale discussion. A large hail and severe wind threat initially, gradually transitioning into an increasing tornado threat with these storms down here as they move closer to the Oklahoma City area. So.
An even stronger sin. So
This severe thunderstorm warning in is dropping a ping pong ball size hail. As my weather radio goes off in the background. Kind of scared me a little bit. Oh, that jump scared me. Whew. So, is that true? Did they really do that? Hmm. Hmm. So, go up here. So, as these storms move closer, eventually, when it pops up on here, you guys will probably figure out real quickly where I'm from in Nebraska. As you just heard that go off, I said from my area, so that'll pop up here shortly, maybe, and it'll give away where I'm from. So, love that. But if you're thunderstorm watching from my area, tornado probability is low. EF2 plus tornado is very low. Severe wind moderate. Severe hail moderate. 2-inch plus hail moderate. So we'll see if these storms hold up as they get into my area here. So my people that I know in northeast Nebraska, I will start hitting this area here very shortly. But right now, our target area and main focus area is here, and is Oklahoma, along the Oklahoma-Kansas oh my goodness, state line. So the 1-inch hail report in just east of Walters. Did it list any specifics on this tornado watch, like what's possible? Scattered large hail and isolated very large hail events up to 2.5 inches. Scattering damaging winds likely with isolated significant gusts to 80 miles per hour. A tornado or two possible with this severe thunderstorm watch in northeastern and eastern Nebraska. So we do have the chance of a tornado happening in this severe thunderstorm watch. So some of you may be concerned back Nebraska. I thought we were just focused on Oklahoma and Kansas. Nope. We do have that marginal risk in Nebraska, which I do believe should be a slight risk, as there's a chance for a tornado or two with that 2% chance of a tornado. But I'm not part of the SPC, so I can't say what they should have done. So. This is going to drop south of me, but this stuff could strengthen, so. Now this storm here would probably clip me. So we do have a special weather statement here for Silver Creek, Clarks, in Genoa, in Nebraska. with wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour and half-inch hail possible in this area. So do be mindful of that if you or anybody you know lives in that area. Oh, look at that. Some torrential rainfall happening here in
On the car wash.
Newkirk, Oklahoma. So,
At least I don't think so.
the storm is trying its absolute hardest and it just can't get going. So, just got an alert on my phone. Lightning is about 11.5 miles away. So, I'm gonna roll back up here. Okay.
Big question mark with convection, but if I do
Considerable severe thunderstorm warning for Nebraska with quarter-size hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. For Nance, Hamilton, Merrick, Howard, and Hall counties. Wind report from the airport, north and east of Grand Island, 73 miles per hour wind gust.
Where's that? Where's that one? Oh, I know where Oklahoma and Louisiana. Not talking.
There you are. Another mesoscale discussion. Isolated large hail and occlusive fear gas possible with initial storms. So the threat for tornadoes in this area is low, but is not zero. So it appears this supercell is doing another split. So we'll see what it does here. If it intensifies, if it weakens, who knows? We just got another wind report. 57 miles per hour from a mesonet. So, gusty winds on the forward and backside of this storm. one.